Hello, beautiful. Welcome to Invisible Sorority TV, the place to be to create a life worth living. Today, we're going to talk about how to push through life when everything sucks. So today, we're going to give some easy steps and tips and tricks to use in order to push through in those times where you feel like there is no reason to continue moving forward. Tip number one would be to put faith in whatever higher being that you believe in, be it God, Allah, whatever. So just put faith forward in a higher being in those times where you just feel like there's no reason to go on. Tip number two would be that believe that with all tests, the end result will be a testimony. I know I've heard it before. I've heard it through Steve Harvey. I've heard it through a couple of other individuals. There is no testimony without a test. Adversity, whether we like it or not, is a part of life. It's our ability to adapt and maneuver that gets us to where we want to be. So success would be the only difference between those who've made it and those who haven't is those who've made it decided that they didn't want to give up. Those who haven't made it yet either just haven't made it yet or they decided that there's no point in pushing. Which leads me to point number three. Try to look at the outcome of the situation instead of what you're going through. If you're having trouble in your current state, find out where it is that you want to go and see if it adds up to be worth what you're going through. If in the end your outcome is worth the trials and tribulations that you're going through, then push forward. If it is not, reevaluate your actions towards your outcome and decide whether that outcome is something that you want or you can adapt and change the outcome. Number four would be to understand that, again, adversity is just a part of life. We have to realize that adversity is what helps us grow. People make mistakes, and sometimes the fallout of those mistakes is what we deem the adversity, our darkest hour, our rock bottom. We have to realize that it takes hitting rock bottom sometimes to reach the top. And sometimes when you're at the top without ever having a rock bottom, it's hard to appreciate exactly where you are. You have to realize that you're being groomed for greatness. If you can't stand the heat at the bottom, you won't be able to stand the heat at the top. So, if at the bottom you can't push through all the trials, adversity, dark times, moments when nobody likes you, moments when it seems like nobody has your back. If you can't push through those times when you have nothing, when you finally get that something and you face those dark moments, you're not going to be able to deal with it. And you may lose everything in the process. So it's easier now to go through it when there may not be as high a stake to lose. And then when you get to the top, you're more adapted to dealing with that adversity. We're all being groomed for greatness. Okay, and when all else fails, you just have to push through it. If you don't have any reason to push through, you just have to. In the military, we like to say, just embrace the suck. There are going to be days where it's not all rainbows and units, but sometimes you have to peel back the covers, you have to open the door, you have to just get it together, step outside, put a smile on your face, and keep it moving. succumb to those feelings, who's to say it's going to only last a day? Who's to say it's only going to last 2 days? Who's to say it's only going to last a week? You don't want to waste your precious time on earth in darkness. The last tip would be, don't let a few bad days make you feel like you have a bad life. Sometimes when we're going through it, those moments of darkness are so overpowering that it makes us think that our life sucks. And I want you to, in your darkest moment, keep in mind that there is someone on earth at this moment who would literally kill to be in the position that you're in. So when you don't understand how or why or what is going to happen next, just show gratitude. Thank whoever you believe your higher power is for what you do have. Focus on what you have instead of focusing on what you do not have. And remember, ladies, I love you. I just want you to love you too. And if you want additional information on finding happiness and seeking happiness, don't be too ashamed to visit the Invisible Sorority, where you'll find life-changing tools to get over your past, live fearlessly, and find your happiness. Don't forget to thumbs up the video and subscribe. And as well, if you found this information valuable or you think someone needs this information to push through, don't be afraid to share. It's like manners. It's free. Until next week, please.